Well, honestly, I don't even know how to start this video at this point. I hope you all have an amazing day. I just recorded for 30 minutes and the mic wasn't plugged in. The camera, none of this was all turned on. So, 30 minutes down the drain. And there was 30 minutes before that. That's not just a 30-minute, that's an hour down the drain at this point of footage. Oh my god. Oh my god, I only thought about the clip I just recorded. I didn't think it Yeah, that kinda sucks. I hope you all have a better day. I hope you all have a great Monday, a great start to the week, because, my first video of the week is, it's taking a toll on me. Frig, man. Here we are. We got 350Z along Brooklyn Park, getting some tandems. We've already had a lot of great tandems, and now the players have gotten offline, and I don't know what to do. All we've got left is this 240. He's the only one we were tandeming with before. So we're gonna stick with him and see what we got. Oh man. Oh, I don't even know what to say. Thank you all. Thank you all so much for the support we've been getting. Over the last little while, we've been getting way more support on the videos, way more likes and comments, and it means the absolute world to me. Move off the track here. They're gonna pass us, and then we can just hop in behind them. There you go. So yeah, y'all have been showing so much love and support to the channel. I can't thank you all enough. We've hit over 800 subscribers now. We're at 801, and not only are we at 801, but we've also been getting tons of comments. Whoops. Okay, hold on. How do I do this? I don't know where the button is. Hold on. I gotta press it once. Twice. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I want to thank you. Where the hell is the car going? Oh, sorry about that little crash with the buttons and the camera. That kind of sucks. Here we go. Yeah, you've been showing so much support, so many extra comments and likes lately. It's been absolutely amazing. One of the comments about TikTok and shorts and reels, I thought I'd give an update about it. Basically, we've now got Instagram reels going up whenever I've got a YouTube short ready. I use the YouTube short as a full clip for the reels. So instead of cutting it down to just that 15 seconds that you see here on YouTube, you could see slightly more as an Instagram reel. It's about 40 seconds to 60 seconds long, right? Sometimes 30. It's just let it be its full length clip, right? I fully edit the 360 clip and then upload the 360 portion to the channel for YouTube Shorts, and then I upload the entirety of the clip to Instagram for the reels. So yeah, Tyler.gc on Instagram, go check me out. Drop a follow. Check out the daily reels. Well, they're not daily yet. I don't want to say that. Don't have any plans of making them as daily as these videos, right? On here, YouTube, we got Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. every day, right? So, every day of the week, right? Every day of the week at 9 a.m. we're uploading a video, and hopefully a YouTube short to go with it. I'm starting to focus more on the YouTube shorts now that we've gotten better at making the videos themselves, and it's allowing us to now get edited clips for an intro or this and that throughout the video, which is pretty awesome. I'm enjoying it. Throwing a bit more of this montage editing style into the regular videos and into the YouTube shorts. Something I really enjoy doing is the editing. I really enjoyed making the montages. Each one of them I spent over 10 hours making, and then they got no views. So it was kind of disheartening, and I just stopped making them. I got some more content, right? I have about an hour and a half of half edited content for montages, so about 5 hours worth of work done, and there's about another 5 hours worth of work done, like, to go, and I would have at least one montage out of it, if not a couple. There's a decent amount of footage there, and I was all ready to finish editing it up, and they just never got any views, so it just doesn't make sense to spend all that time focusing on that rather than making another video, right? So focus on making another video, and then with the YouTube Shorts being popular and getting more views and likes than our actual videos, I figured we'll just stick with the YouTube Shorts and put the editing into that, right? It takes, so far, what I've noticed is each of those YouTube Shorts is taking about 30 to 40 minutes to record the content for the short, at minimum, if not closer to an hour like it was yesterday. Whoops. But yeah, so we spent about an hour recording content, which I know that sounds insane. 15 seconds short. How could it take you an hour to record that, right? Well, you gotta think, it's not like I got the 360 first shot, right? Yes, in these videos you see me get first shot 360s here and there, but how clean are they, right? You might make a little mistake here and there, and it's not the end of the world when you're just seeing the first person, right? It's still 360, right? But when you want to edit that down and show every last best aspect of that 360, you really got to make sure that you do your best, right? And so I gave it 4 or 5 tries, 6 tries, 7 tries, 8 tries, right? Get a few of them, scan through them, pick whichever one is the best, and then use that. But in between each 360, you got to go around the track, right? And so, or you got to reset and run up to the spot again, right? Either way, that's still time used and recording, right? So it ends up being like 10 minutes, right? It's about a minute or two per lap per 360. So about a minute or two of recording per 360, and if I'm getting about 8 or 10 of them, whoops, right, it's gonna be at least 10 minutes, if not closer to 20. So yeah, it takes about 10 to 20 minutes to record just doing the 360s, right? And that gets this first person camera that you're getting to see now. Then I've got to go into the replays of it and re-record different replays, right, of different camera angles, which I like to try and get 3 or 4 different camera angles. So that way in total I have at least 4, if not 5 camera angles to choose from. At that point, you got to think each one of those is recording, right? So you got to let it record. You got to find a place within the video that you can use as a cutting point to line them all up. And I normally pick a respawn point at the start of the video, and then I got to figure out from this point, right, from the start where I press record to after the 360 is done and I've gone all the way around the track, I got the full clip, right? How long is that recording gonna be, so that I can then turn it off immediately after that and not have an extra few minutes of recording to have to go through, right? That's just obviously extra nothingness. So then, right, you've got 5 clips on the screen, 4 or 5 clips, 1 in each corner of the editing software, right? Right, you got one screen, right? And you make each video smaller and put them into one of the corners, and then line them all up to the spawn location. And then once I've got them all lined up, it's a process of watching them all at the same exact time, right? You're literally like, I sit there and I'm using my peripheral vision and my main vision. I'm looking at everything taking everything in. And I'll do that 3 or 4 times before I then start to focus in on whichever one was catching my eye the most. And then I start saying, okay, well, I like this one, but I also like this one, right? So now I gotta look at them both very specifically, down to the millisecond, and figure out which one is gonna work better for the lining up of the clips. And that starts to get a bit tedious, but I love it. Alright, here we go again. As I was saying, so basically we gotta line up the clips, we gotta edit them down. Once we figure out which portions of which angle we want throughout the entire video, we then line them up, right? We take them out of the main area and we take them over to the side and line them up, make them all fill the screen so you get a full viewing of each angle, and then start adding in transitions and watch it through, and then slowly take out transitions where you feel like they just don't work as well. And sometimes you don't have transitions, sometimes you do, right? It doesn't really matter. And then that process, this entire editing process takes about depending on the day, right? Like it really depends, because like sometimes you can easily go through and pick the clip you like the most and it doesn't take much work, right? Nice, you fucking S14. It's like you're blind. Honestly, today this has been insane. These players on here are absolutely blind. There's no braking, right? And they have no sense of drifting or driving or and it's not just on here. I was on the No Hesi server before I hopped on drifting, and had this player kept trying to chase me. He kept trying to chase me down on the No Hesi server, and every time you would go to brake to slow down and like weave it in and out of the traffic, he would just run into you, and then he would just keep going so fast that he was literally scraping each car he passed. He hit each car he passed. He flipped the car multiple times and then just kept driving. Yeah, as I've tried to say multiple times now, but everyone keeps crashing in front of us just like that each time I try and talk about it. But basically, yeah, this kid kept driving, and we'd get up there, we'd catch up to the traffic on the No Hesi server, right? You start off, there's not really much traffic, right? We catch up to the traffic, and the second you gotta slow down a little bit and start like weaving in and out of traffic, instead of slowing down, this guy just keeps the same speed and hits every freaking car. There's not one car that doesn't get hit and then slam on the brakes because they've been hit, right? So if you're following him, well, you can't, because every single car that he was going up behind is now full on stopped, and you run into it, right? You don't even know the car's there because he moves at the last second and hits the car. And then you respawn and he sees you respawn, so he goes with you. Okay, now I'm being hit again. Why can't these players learn how to just like use some left foot brake, use a handbrake, do something other than hit the car in front of you? Holy crap, I hope none of these players ever get to go drifting in real life, because this is ridiculous. Why are these people on here right now? It's like they don't have any respect for other people and their cars. It's just, I'm gonna drift here, get out my way. Like, too bad for you if you're here, I'm just gonna go, right? Like, it's so stupid. But yeah, and so this No Hesi server, he just kept crashing and kept crashing. And I eventually told him, I was like, dude, like, stop following me, right? If you're not going to use your brakes, first off, right? Like, if you're not going to use your brakes when following me, then don't follow me. You know, it's that simple, right? If you don't know how to use a brake pedal, do not drive, right? Get off the game. It's that simple. It's a brake pedal. You should know where it is and how it works if you want to drive a car or play a game online with other players that is about driving. right? Like, you know, like, it's just common sense, right? Common courtesy. Why do you think that you're so special that you can ruin it for the other players on the server? That is absolute bullshit. No one, not one single person is more special and should be allowed to ruin it for the other players just for fun. Like that. Alright, I'm done with the little rant about people not being able to drive but still hopping on the game. I'm done with that. It's just something I've experienced over the last couple days. It's been kind of like, look at that. What the heck is the S14 doing? Oh my god. Okay, so let's get back into talking about the drifting. Oh my. We've already covered all the subjects I was thinking of covering. Like, we've gotten all sorts of tandems. We've crashed a bunch. This has been, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed. The video we had before was, the drifting was on point. And so far, trying to record this again has been cars going off the track or hitting us off the track. Oh my gosh, dude. And of course, no, don't get out of the way. Just keep spinning out in front of, oh my god, dude. They just, no brakes, just smash us right off the freaking track. Man, I said the rant was over, but this video is not. These players are ridiculous today. Oh my god, I just recorded for an hour and had an amazing time and was like, all I could keep saying was, holy crap, I can't believe this video is going so well. It's been straight tandems this entire time, and each one is so good. And these players are so great, and now it's just trash. It's ridiculous. I've never seen it like this. I've never, like, this is, we've got under half a server worth of players, so there's less lag than normal. And they can't drift at all. Aye. Maybe we can get something going with this Miata here. The throttle is not, I feel like the throttle isn't working properly. I feel like I've got no grip, no feedback in the wheel. I don't know if it's the steering wheel or the pedal, but there's something wrong. There's no the feedback is weird. Maybe it's just my arms, but I've exercised a lot in the last little while. So it could be my arms are getting more used to the force feedback and it doesn't feel as strong anymore. But I feel like it really just isn't as strong. I feel like something just went down. It was just mid-corner, all of a sudden. It felt like force feedback kind of disappeared again. And it's being like limited or something, I don't know. We're getting a nice tandem here though with this Miata. Finally we found someone to tandem with. Oh! Alrighty, I think this is going to be our final lap. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This has been awesome. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all have an amazing day. Hope you all have a great Monday and a great start to the week. Hopefully you all had a great weekend, got to spend some time with family. It's definitely important. Hopefully you got some time to catch up on sleep and finish some projects around the house. Wow, we were able to keep up there. That was sketchy. This is our third session of the day to finish out the video. while the first try for the video was only one session and we were done, but there was no audio. It's definitely been a wild ride today. We've been on here for quite a while. It's been a couple hours now of trying to get this video done instead of only an hour. But it's been a ton of fun. We've got a ton of tandems. Can't thank all these players enough. Can't thank you all enough for supporting. And I'll see y'all tomorrow on my birthday with another video. Peace out, everyone. 23 tomorrow. 23. Holy crap.